how you can identify what type of question there. Now we see about what is figure match, the main thing. Now we'll see about the figure matching. Okay, what is exactly this figure matching? First we'll read about the question. A question figure and four answer figures marked A, B, C and D are given. Select the answer figure exactly the same as the question figure. Do you understand it? It's nothing simple. See, they have given us the question figure. You can able to see here in the right hand side. You can able to see in the right hand side over here. They had given us the question figure. Now the thing is that we need to get we need to show that exactly matching of a question figure, where we need to identify where it is from. It is in the A, which is matching the question figure, B, which is exactly matching the question figure, C is exactly matching the question figure, and D is exactly matching the question figure. We need to identify which is the correct answer, which is exactly matches our question figure. Is it clear? Yes, we're gonna do that. And the main thing, see, first how we need to identify exactly matching. See, first we need to see about our question figure. In our question figure, we can able to find the square, the bigger square. Inside the square, we have one more square. Inside that square, second square, we have a circle, and exactly we have a line which is connected with left to right of our figure, which is like joining with all the left to right like corners, where we can see that the sides, where we can see that from bigger rectangle, and we have the second rectangle, and even in the circle which is connected, the line which is passing through the left side to the right side, which is completely like a dividing. Okay, we need to identify now which exactly the matches of the given options over here, A, B, C, D. Which one is the correct one? See, first thing, we'll see about option A. We'll see this option. Okay, if we please identify, like, see here, we have the already we have the particular square, and we have the second square, we have the circle too, and we have the line too. But see, is that line is connected with the first square? No, right? It's not connected here, the left side, or else in the right side. Only that is connected with the second square and with the circle. So it's not matching. So when it comes to B, just observe the B. So we have the same. We have the first square, we have the second square, and we have the circle, and we have the line too. But that is connected only throughout the left. It's not with the right. In question figure, we have everything from left to right that is connected, right? The line which is connected. But in B figure, we have the exact figure, but when it comes to the line which is connected with only left side of the figure, not in the right side. Now the answer B is also not correct. Well, we'll see about the answer C. See, answer C also we have the same thing. We have here, you can just observe this figure. We have the first square, we have the second square, when we have the circle, and even we have the line too, but that is connected with the right side, not with the left side. Because in the figure it is connected in the right and left, right? Here it is only connected with the right. So answer C is wrong. Just observe the answer D. So in our answer D, we have just compare it. We have exactly the same. We have the first circle, first square, we have the second square, and we have the circle, and we have the line which is connected from in the figure from left to right. Yes, it is there, right? Just see that. Compare the answer D. So it's exactly looking like same, right? Yes. Now the answer for this question is answer C. Answer D, which is correct, which is completely connected, and which completely looks like the same. It's 100% looks like the same. So in this way, we need to identify the figure matching. See, whenever you see the question like this, and you see the four answers and stating that, and we have the question figure, and asking that to identify the exactly match figure like a question figure in the answer. So in this way, you need to analyze, and in this way, you need to compare, and you need to write the accurate correct answer. I'll give you the different techniques too. Don't worry about that. And now we'll see about the next topics. Okay, we'll see about the next topic now, and we'll just move on to the analogy. What is this analogy? What exactly this means? How you can identify in the exam about is this question related to analogy? Because there it's not mentioned, right? It's not mentioned that it's an analogy question and you need to write out. Here the thing is that you need to identify first the question, what type of question that they are. See the pattern. I'll just read out the question. Which of the given figure completes the second pair in the same way as the first pair? It's simple to understand. Analogy means you need to analyze over here what exactly the correct. See here, they had given in the question that, see this first figure, observe this first pair, how exactly the pattern is. See here, we have the two circles from top, like up, like top and bottom, which is connected, and you can see the arrow which is towards the right side. And the same thing, just observe in the first pair, the second figure, the in the first pair which the direction is shown, and in the same like top side we have the circle which is filled with a black color, completely shaded with a black color. And see the down circle, it is empty and it is showing the direction, arrow direction towards left. Just see this, observe this. So in the same way, we need to write out the figure over here which exactly matches. Is it clear? That's we're gonna do here. See, if you see the question pattern like this, analyze that this is an analogy. Is it clear? That is easy, and we'll figure out here. See, we'll just understand we have two squares, two empty squares, and right side of the square which is showing the arrow upward, and we need something over here the opposite side, right? And we need something, the arrow which has to show downside. See here, it is showing right side and it's showing left side, the direction. Same way here they had given us a figure which is showing the upside, and we need something to show like in the downside, like this. The arrow should be down. So now the answer is very clear, and we need something, we need to observe where the A, B, C, D in this, which the figures that are showing in the upside, sorry, downside completely, because in the question figure we have in the upside, right? We have the answer which is showing downside. The arrow should be a downside arrow, and we don't now, as of now it's clear. Answer A is wrong because it's showing upside. Answer B is also wrong, it's showing upside. Now completely we see about answer C and answer D, because we got 50-50 answers, right? Easily we analyzed that the technique, that arrow should be in the downside, and for A and B figure showing upside, they are completely out of our answers. Now we have C and D because it's showing similar, right? See, when it comes to C, we have the two empty squares, but the direction of the left side square which is showing downside. See, just we need to compare over here now. We need one shaded out, right? Which is shaded out. See here, in C there is no shade. We'll remove this. This is not our correct answer, because we need one which is shaded. This is also not correct answer. We'll remove that. And see, observe the D, the answer D. Here we have two squares, one is shaded and one is empty, and which is showing downside. We'll write over here, we'll write and we'll complete the figure. Okay, right now we have like this, we need this too, and it's already showing here the left side, the right side figure which is showing upward direction. We need something in the left side that has to show the downward. See, one is grayed out, right? The direction in the figure, the first one here, the direction which is showing here, completely it's shaded out. And here also we need to observe in the like from down to bottom to top, it's showing you the direction, right? In the same direction you can see this indicates, right? And oppositely our like empty square which is showing the direction of downside, so it is shaded out. And like this is the pattern which matches, right? Which matches the pair of first pair and even the second pair. If we fill up D answer over here in the place of question mark, that completes. First pair and second pair are similar, so we need to analyze like this. The answer D is correct. Is it well? See, whenever you see the question like this, to complete the first pair that has to match exactly the second pair also, you need to design, you need to analyze that it's an analogy question, and we need to solve it like this. Is it clear? I'll give you the different technique in the main class, like how you can able to solve. Next, sure, we'll move on to the next topic now. Completely about the next topic is what we have. It's odd one out. What is this odd one out? What exactly it means? Odd one in the sense, see here, we need to identify which is not matching to that particular group, the figure. So we'll read out the question over here. Here showing that the question is that we have four figures A, B, C and D are given below. Of those four figures, three figures are similar in some way, but one figure is different. Select the figure which is different. We need to find the different figure which is not like representing it is definitely a unique like separate one which is not matching with the third one. Remaining three. So we need to identify which is the different figure in A, B, C, D. And in this, there are three figures which are matching similarly. Is that clear? We'll identify over here what exactly the answer is that. See here, just observe A, B, C, D. In A, we have alphabets of V, E, P. Remember, in the A figure, we have an alphabets of V, E, P. And when it comes to the B, we have the alphabets of P, E, V. And see it for the C, we have V, T, P. When it comes to D, we have here E, V, P. Now, we need to identify which are the alphabets which are similar. The first thing, see, we have V, E, P, P, E, V, and even in the D, we have E, V, P. Means V, E, P. These alphabets are similar. Similar, right? These alphabets are similar, having in like A, B, and C. When it comes to D, we found this T, right? Which is only exist in this figure C. It is not in A, B, and D. So we need to identify this is not matching, right? The remaining three, that is matching with the alphabets which are present. But when it comes to C, it's completely different. We have extra alphabet of T which is not there in A, B, and C. So we need to identify this is the odd one out. This is the odd one, right? Which we need to take out. So answer of this particular question is C. See, when it comes to the odd one out, you need to identify that. You need to observe the figures, the answer figures, and see the three are similar, but one is different. Three are similar in some way, but one is completely different. We need to identify which is the different one. Is that clear? This is easy. I'll give you the different technique how you can identify without reading a question. By seeing that particular answers, you can able to write the correct one by seeing the pattern. Is it clear? Yes. Now we just move on to the next topic. What we have, it's embedded figure. What is this embedded figure? What exactly means? See, we'll first read out the question. A question figure and four answer figures A, B, C, and D are given below. Select the answer figure in which the question figure is hidden or embedded. Do you understand the question now? See, simple. We have this question figure, right? Yes, we have this question figure over here. This question figure, you can see this particular the shape like triangle, right? This triangle which already hidden or embedded with the given like answers A, B, C, D option. We need to find where exactly this triangle which is similarly looks like which is existed in the images. First we see about option A. In option A, do you find anywhere here which is matching like this triangle? Are you finding anything? No, right? Yes, no? Yes, no? No, right? It's completely no. This is not the correct one because we can't find this symbol where it is hidden or embedded in this figure. And see about the B. In B, do you find the shape like this? Yes, you can able to cut it like this here about this, but see the shape. See how exactly the triangle looks like in the question figure. Do you find the matching one over here? No, right? In B also we don't find these things. And we'll see about the D. In D, you can able to cut the triangle over like this, but see the exactly the question figure which is not matching, right? It's completely different. Now see the answer C. So if you cut over here, do you find the same, which is looks like in the question figure, which is hidden in this figure, right? This part which is hidden in this figure are hidden or embedded in this figure. So we found the figure, the question figure which is embedded or hidden in this answer C. Now the answer is C. The thing is that you need to identify the embedded figure once you read out the question over here like this. A question figure and 4 figures A, B, C, D are given below. Select the answer figure in which the question figure is hidden or embedded. So by seeing that, you need to identify, okay, this question category which is belongs to the syllabus of embedded figure, and you need to find the question figure. In the question figure, the what shape that we had given, that shape is embedded or hidden in the given answers. We need to find in which answer exactly that shape is hidden. Is that clear? I'll give you the different technique how you can identify by seeing it immediately. Thank you for joining today's demo class.